What should we build? Let's build something that looks like this. The LED is changing colors, and when you press the button, the colors slow down when the changing rate. So, what do we need for this? We need an LED, we need a resistor for it, we need a resistor for the tact switch, we need the tact switch itself, we need the Arduino. I will be using a Nano, but there is another Arduino right there. And then 5 jumpers. Let's get started. First things first, let's wire up the tact switch. Take this tact switch, put it into the board. Take a resistor, go from one contact of the tact switch to ground. Take that same contact and put it to pin 2. Just like that. I am now going to take another jumper, put it to the other contact, and go to 5 volts. I have 5 volts on the rails. The button is now wired up. Let's add in the LED. Ta-da! Now wait, what pin's low? What pin's the ground? Most cases, the long pin is positive, but with RGBs, the long pin is ground. So let's take that resistor and put it to ground. We now have a resistor going from the ground of the LED to ground. Now we need to wire up the jumpers to go from each pin on the LED to the pins on the Arduino, which is going to be 10 through 11. So we have 1, 2, 3 wires connected to those. And now we're going to put them into the pins, 10 through 11. So now that we have that wired up, we now have the whole entire board wired up. Time for software. I went ahead and added the pins for the Arduino, the button pin, and a variable called button state. This is going to be if the button is pressed or not. I want you to pause the video and set up the void setup. This is what it should look like. Button pin as input, and then the 3 pins for the LED as output. Button state equals digital read button pin, so that is going to read the pin for its state and put its state to button state. I'm going to show you the first half of the code, and I'm going to see if you can write the second half. So we have this turning on the different pins and turning them off so it achieves different colors. I want you to do this exact same thing in the else statement down below, but with 500 milliseconds instead of 1500. Don't change this, just change the else statement. Now pause the video. Okay, this is what it should look like. Don't worry, the code will be in the description of the YouTube video. Now let's upload this and see what we get. Ta-da! All that hard effort put to work. So if we turn this sideways, you can see the LED and the button. Notice how the LED is changing colors. Now if we press the button, it slows down. In future episodes, we might learn how to use this HC05 Bluetooth module, Bluetooth to serial. Very easy, inexpensive, and fun. We might also learn how to use this H-bridge. You can solder your own H-bridges, or you can get them fairly inexpensive on eBay. This one I picked up for $1.50, and it can handle 800 milliamps.